everything they done with the rules of the game, shooting all these guys 3-pointers. And I heard something about LeBron James talking about we shoot too many damn threes. LeBron, you shoot too many damn threes. Like, I watched the basketball game. It's like run up and down, shoot a three, step back three. You got kids practicing this dumb shit.
Kwame Brown breaks down why the NBA is losing fans. Check out what Kwame had to say.
Let me get to this commissioner, Adam Silver, and why the NBA, in my opinion, is failing. And it's very simple. It's a multitude of things why they're failing. One of the reasons is because they married too much of their NBA revenue in LeBron James. That's number one. And this wokeness. You go woke, you go broke.
Yeah, thing is, when you on that woke movement, not everybody is aligned with that. So when you put that out there, you're going to lose a lot of your viewers. So you got to be mindful of that if you're the NBA. Great point by Kwame.
Nobody wants to hear a bunch of rich $30 million men instead of doing what Jaylen Brown is doing and doing something about your community and rebuilding it. Nobody want to hear you kneeling down and crying and belly aching and complaining.
That's true.
And what MJ said was what all of those athletes should have said. You're there to entertain. If you have a personal message that you want to put out that's not politicized by the entire NBA, that's one thing. If you want to go on your Twitter and say, I support this candidate and here's why, that's one thing. But when you have the entire NBA turning off the damn near half of society because you guys want to go wokey woke and do this Black Lives Matter at work, that was the dumbest you could ever do.
The NBA definitely lost a lot of viewers when they decided to go toward the movements, the Black Lives Matter and the kneeling and things like that. That definitely put a stain on the NBA just as far as their overall audience. Now, if you want to, protest and stand up for stuff that you believe in, that's cool, but it could affect the bottom line. And I think that's what you're seeing with the NBA right now.
And nobody respects it. We want to hear you run. We want to see you run, jump, and do what the hell we paying you to do. We don't want to see you niggas kneeling down on the court trying to act like Martin Luther King. We won't never one of you. Soon as a gun pop off in the neighborhood, won't never one of you be on the front line with nobody kneeling or fighting or shooting. So it's the fakest thing we ever seen. So that's one of them. You go woke, you go broke. Number two, everything they done with the rules of the game, shooting all these guys 3-pointers. And I heard something about LeBron James talking about we shoot too many damn threes. LeBron, you shoot too many damn threes.
Yeah, when LeBron said that about the NBA and the 3-pointers, LeBron, you do be shooting some crazy 3-point shots from the logo, step back, fade away off one leg. So LeBron, if you're talking about the 3-pointers and just too much going on in the NBA, you're contributing to that. So I don't know why he said that. He was kind of wild for saying that, but that's LeBron James. He gonna make these bold takes, even if it don't make sense.
Your big ass don't know how to post up. You don't even got them getting the post. None of y'all know mid-range no more, except a few. Like, I watched the basketball game. It's like run up and down, shoot a three, step back three. You got kids practicing this dumb shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all got kids running down the court on AAU, shooting first side 3-pointers instead of trying to get layups. That is the worst thing, y'all, man, listen here. That's the worst thing you can teach these kids.
Everybody want to be Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, LaMelo Ball. Like, you see these players that are just shooting these crazy shots. They're good at it. And then you got to understand they're franchise players getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars. So they have the green light to shoot like that. But a lot of the young kids growing up, the AAUs and just playing basketball, college, high school, you shouldn't be shooting those shots like that. But that's where the NBA is at right now. The 3-point ball is trending.
Y'all wonder why AAU suck and all this suck? It's all about hot dog basketball, scoring the most points, and kids are working on step back three. That's horrible. If you notice, they're putting out a lot of numbers, but they're not putting out a product that people want to watch because it's not even real. Like, who's going to go to the park? Who's going to pick a 5 and have one guy or two guys at a park doing step back three. Do you not know basketball is a team game? It used to be friends that get together on the weekend and they all play together and they shared the wealth. They all passed the ball to one another. They all feel good about the game. It wasn't about basketball is not about one guy shooting a bunch of shots and you making him a goddamn superstar. So if you take these players to the NBA players to the park nowadays, they're not even as good because you made one guy just a rebounder.
Yeah.
Like back in my day, the center can do everything the guards can do. Now you're making everything about individualizing or designating one person to do one thing.
The NBA, they're trying to find that next superstar. Right now, LeBron James, he's out the door, 40 plus. So it's only a matter of time till he retires. You got players like Steph Curry, Durant. Like this era of basketball is over. So we're seeing the new era. You shoot those threes, they look good when they go in, but when you're shooting from half court and you start missing, that's where things get a little funky out there. So I hear what Kwame's saying. The game is just ridiculous right now. I rock with the NBA. Again, I love the three-point shot. But when you got players that shouldn't be shooting threes, jacking up all types of shots, that's where the NBA is looking terrible. And this version of the NBA, fans ain't rocking with it.
You got one scorer, you got one defender, you got one this. While the players overseas, they all could do everything. They just play basketball. My prediction is overseas basketball is going to be the new wave in a few years. In about 6 or 7 more years, they're gonna keep catering to the superstar player because they're creating superstars starting in AAU. And now it's gonna go start in elementary school. Since they got the NIL deals, they're gonna start creating superstars in elementary school. So all these dads are gonna go out because I know I'm gonna coach my son in basketball. I don't give a what you say. I'll make sure he's getting up enough shot. I have a son, I'm gonna create a whole program so my son can shoot the ball every time since everybody want to have their son shoot. So I'm gonna make sure my son getting some shots because that's all this seems to be about is to make sure you create a program, have your son shoot all the shots, build a buzz for him. And it ain't about basketball and winning no more. It's about just having a buzz and having a name.
That's where we're at with basketball, NBA, AAUs, college, high schools. Who gonna shoot the most shots? Who gonna make the threes? Got to be a star player. It's just so much nuances when it comes to this day and age with the NBA. But with that three-point shot, players sitting out games. You got teams that are playing like LA and the Philadelphia 76ers. You don't know if LeBron James is going to play that night. Don't know if Joel Embiid is going to play. Is Paul George going to play? So yeah, the three-point shot is making the NBA look a certain way. But don't forget about players resting too. You can't forget about that.
A lot of these guys in the league, they're not even winners. They just score a bunch of points. This whole league is about numbers. It's sad. And I ain't gonna lie. If I was in this league, I'd be about numbers too. Because who gives a about winning? You're gonna talk about LeBron even when he losing.
Yeah, if you want views, you want money, revenue, you see shows like First Take. You seen Skip Bayless make millions off of it, talking about LeBron James. So this is where we're at right now. Stars drive the league, money, revenue. So the more threes you can make, the more shots you can take. That's just what it is. That's where we're at with it.
So I might as well just get paid. I would make sure I get 11 and 11, 12 and 12, something. I'm going to make sure I average a double-double. And to hell with playing defense, to hell with taking charges, to hell with all that. I'm going to average my double-double and get my money.
Real talk.
That's what everybody else doing.
Get that bread. Get your numbers and get paid.
In this league, I wouldn't even go out. Man, please. I'll DoorDash me some food, DoorDash me some alcohol, DoorDash me some vagina. Y'all got DoorDash everything. This generation of NBA players, they shouldn't get in no trouble. It shouldn't be nothing. Y'all shouldn't be in the media ever. Y'all got DoorDash.
Facts.
Them should never get in trouble. All that got money on the line. Yeah, I DoorDash everything. Uber everything. Uber Eats. Uber and DoorDash. Nobody's comparing them. They all too friendly. No, they all too scary. They scared of one person.
Who that one person is.
But that's some of the things I think of what's wrong with the league. The rule changes are terrible. The rule changes to make it more about scoring. The Detroit Pistons had a lot to do with why they changed the rules.
Yep, Jordan rules.
And the fans. Like Adam Silver Slippers, in my opinion, He cared too much about what the fans are saying.
He's a players commissioner. Whatever the players want, whatever the fans want, Adam Silver, he's going to try his best to implement new rules. So it's cool, but it's not cool at the same time. Adam Silver got to get a grip on what's going on as far as where the NBA is headed to, or it could be over just as far as making those multiple billions per year.
Like, fans, you guys are important, but the base core line fans are the most important. You cannot mess with the integrity of the game. These tech boys and fly-by-night people that do the little analytics, they're not real core basketball fans. People that still go to the LA Fitness, people that know how this game is truly played, they don't appreciate the traveling, the step back threes, and all the BS that people get away with in the league. They don't. Go to your local park and play like one of these dudes in the league and watch what happens.
Oh no, they're gonna get you
If
out
it
of the
ain't
game.
Gilchrist, if it ain't some of these dudes that really know the mid range, can shoot threes, all that, man, please. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you play with me at a park and you doing all this step back, shoot the ball every time, I'm gonna just get the ball off the rim and I'm gonna go coast to coast. You'll never get it again. You can be my teammate.
Got to, bro.
You come out there with that hot doggy shit. Man, I'm getting the rebound. You'll never get it back.
Got a
You
ball
be right there, ball up, shut up. I'm gonna take it down by myself.
coast to coast.
You don't know how to play team ball.
Like I said earlier, the NBA got a lot of work to do. The 3-ball, load management, the rule changes. Everything Kwame was saying was facts, but the NBA got to look in the mirror. Adam Silver, know you want to please the fans, please the players, but you got to find ways to bring the viewership up. It's declining. Hopefully there's some more good games on TV to where you can put those games out there. You got to flex games. You can't have two great teams and then their superstars aren't playing, then expect the viewership and the ratings to be up. They're going to decline. Why am I going to watch a game when I don't know if LeBron or this superstar is going to play? So best of luck to the NBA. They still making money, so they're not hurting. But as the years go by, you don't have LeBron, you don't have Steph Curry, KD, this era of superstars. Once they go, that's where you're going to see the NBA really start to decline if they don't start to implement better changes and work on different things within the NBA. But we'll see what happens moving forward. Appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, peace.